We have unlimited grind, man. It's the summertime. The sun is shining. It's like 90 degrees, bro, and it feels right. It feels right. I feel like this game this year, it's been so brutal. We could just have a nice menu grind this summer and maybe just forget about it for a little bit. I don't know, man. For me, I've always been a menu first guy. You guys have watched me over the years between the trading, between the unlimited grind. I love it. Like, that's mainly what I love. This year has just been, I've had to unfortunately play way more of the game that I've wanted with the way the gameplay is because the menus have just been so dead. And now we have our menu grind. Now, we don't have best of, we have shapeshifters though. We have cards like Dino, Cruyff, just crazy cards and packs this week that I want to go for. And I think now EA, well, first of all, they've listened again, where they now made the exchanges, which expired yesterday. They made them 88 and higher. And the problem was when they had exactly, the prices of the cards were going up to insane amounts. And now, guys, you wouldn't even believe this, but right now, if you really wanted to do unlimited 86 overall exchanges, guys, 86s, I think, are like 1,000 coins a pop. Like, if you look at the SBCs, an 88 exchange is 23K. An 89 exchange is now 23K. I don't know, is that even right? And then an 86 exchange is 4.9K. So you can do, you do the math. Man, you could do 250K, 50 86 overall exchanges for 250K. I mean, that's 50, 80, 120s. That's crazy. So, dude, I'm really hyped to do this today. Not to mention, EA also, guys, dropped today. This is kind of the start of what I'm expecting to see, where we're going to work our way into the 85-10s and stuff like that. It's really the first run at it where now EA have the 84-10, which is you can do this 5 times for 6 days. Now, expect what EA will probably eventually do is they will make the 84-10 10 times. It does require an 85 squad, which, that is like, that's not a little. And if we look at kind of like where my club is at, it's funny that they have required that today because I, this morning, in prep for this video, pretty much, I thought submitted like almost every 85 I had because I made a bunch of exchanges. But it does look like, obviously, we're blessed with a ton of 84s. And anybody that wanted something to do with 84s, well, now you kind of have it, right? Now you kind of have it because I'll tell you that I've been meaning to have to use 84s for so long. And, the 85 rating, it's not the end of the world because, you kind of could put like 1 or 2 85s or maybe like even 187 and then boom, you have it. Now, you would do these packs, obviously, every day to try to get a shapeshifter, but also to try to get fodder for those exchanges. So, guys, we're going to do everything in this video. Sit back, relax. To all my, guys that are going to be out there, just put this on while you grind, man. While you grind, man. It's going to be a perfect type of video to do for you guys that are kind of doing the whole grind. And we're going to also, in this video, we're going to intro with the new pack today. We're going to go through and do these for you guys. But I'm also going to show you guys, if you have nothing, really the best way to optimize this grind. That's kind of the major point of this video. I'm going to show you exactly what you have to do. It's not rocket science. I'm sure a lot of you guys actually do know how to do it, but I want to walk you guys through it anyways. Because I think it would be beneficial for everybody to know. It's even more beneficial if you're one of those people that has the crafting upgrades still available. That will also help you quite a bit because there's group rewards and a lot of stuff there. Nice to see from the daily, the daily play yesterday. Got an 88 already, man. Got an 88 already. We love to see that. I guess I've got some packs here as well. I need to really make more use of the claim all button because that does save a lot of time. So, as we go to the store here, let's see what we got now. So we got whatever pack we just made, right, which is the 84-10s. We've got an 84-7. And, guys, this video is going to be fun because we're not just grinding like silvers and bronzes. The grind is a lot more unlimited now, and it's just easier to open better packs constantly. So my first 84-10, what did we get here? Well, we got 386s, 187, and then a bunch of 84s. We did get 185, so we almost got the 86 exchange. We almost got 4 there. We technically did if we want to put Declan Rice, but I wouldn't do that, right? But that right there, just from 184-10, that's almost an 81-20. The next one is a walkout. You should be getting walkouts out of all of these. You have the worst pack luck ever if you don't. And the next one, we get an 89 and an 88. So, whoa. And I feel like for me with the exchanges, I don't know about you guys, the 88 and the 89 exchanges are so good. The 88s as well for the price are absolutely amazing, man. 83.20 for, 23K. It is a very good pack. And I did really well today because I cleared out most of my storage to just basically stack Team of the Weeks because it was really full. We've got 56 grind packs already made, so we're going to talk about that. We've got 6 81-20s. 18 We have 1875-20. So how many players do we have here? Guys, we almost have, what's the math on this? We almost have like, is this almost 400 gold players? Am I doing that right? 5 NA mass would be 30, 15 would be 300 players. That's almost 400 players. And that's why you don't even really need to do the grinds anymore, because you just can get the rares from doing this unlimited. I'm telling you, it's like, as long as you make a bunch of these silvers, which repeat every day, we're going to go through it. But guys, first of all, we're going to open some packs, man. That's what we're going to do to start this video. We're going to open some packs. Now, oh my God, that was such a good 86 too. This is the only time I'll get excited about gold walkouts, when I can use them to upgrade fodder. The problem with EA in the previous weeks, guys, was there was no way to upgrade fodder. You were just constantly losing fodder. Now you can upgrade fodder, and that's why the grind is absolutely incredible now. Not to mention, if you want to be crazy, we've got Dino. We've got Cruyff packs. The only issue that still lies with this game is that you can get a ban for doing too many SBCs. That's the only issue that I would say, and that part of it kind of does suck. I will admit that part is not fun. We do an 82-20. We got 88 Pocher. We also got 87 Declan Rice. So that's really good. At some point pretty soon, we should probably, just so it doesn't stack too much, we should probably go through and just make those remaining 84 10s. 81-20 gives us an 85-86. You know, there's also this website, FORTNITE, guys, and they kind of basically track, like, community odds. So I'll give you the rundown real quick, just in terms of, like, an 81-20. Basically, it will compile everyone that's doing these and give you the percentage. So an 81-20 has a 5% chance of a shapeshifter this week, a 0.09 of an icon, and a 0.81 of a hero. If you go up to the 82-20, how much do you get for the shapeshifter? You get 8%. The hero and the icon is another 2. The 83-20... this week is 12.4. Now, what's interesting, guys, is that last week the odds were a little higher, which tells me that EA, obviously the players are a little better this week overall. The 50-player pack is down to like 20. So the flares were a little bit more last week, but guys, the 50-player pack, which is the 89 exchange, for those of you that don't know. So as you're grinding and you want to work your way up to that exchange is basically a 1 in 5 at a shapeshifters, which is pretty good. So just keep that, you know, in the back of your minds. I'm going to kind of breeze through these here so we can kind of just do the unlimited grind and talk over some stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited, man, for the menu grind, man. Like footies and shapeshifters, I've really enjoyed, like, EA dropping like the check and the yash, and I've got to basically, now I'm in this dilemma where I've got to try to get some coins to work my way up. Essentially, that's kind of the problem, because the only downside now is that EA, I feel like, is really, like, monetizing everything on this game, because I feel like, I don't know, man, maybe EA has this fear that, like, this game is totally dying, so EA has to, you know, monetize every Evo. Like, the Butcher card looks crazy, but it's like $10 or it's so many coins, right? 83-20? No shapeshifter. Okay, we had a chance, 14, 15% there. We're looking to see maybe it's possible, but that's what I worry with EA. It's like, are they going to just monetize like crazy now? Everything. And we look at the check and the Yashin, and they are crazy, 98 rated cards, but it's like, oh my God, everything costs so many coins, and the market's on the floor. So it's one of those where it is really hard to get coins right now, even as fodder just holds such a less premium, So, all right, so now we're at the point where we've just opened like a bunch of 81-20s. We've opened a bunch of 82-20s. We really ideally don't want the storage to fill up too much, because that's kind of when you run into some trouble. I've got to open, I guess, all these 75-20s. We get an 86, and now you can see the storage is red. So once my storage is red, we're going to show you what we're going to do. Now, the premise of the grind, if you go onto this game and you have absolutely nothing, okay, we're going to show you exactly what to do. So every single day, EA gives you super silver packs. We want to find those. I'm going to show you exactly what you got to do. You got daily silvers, daily bronzes, daily golds. All right. You got to submit 1 silver to get 14 silvers. You do this every day, you get like 100 silvers. This as well, 1 silver to get 11, you get another 50 silvers. So you want to do that with the silvers, because what you get with the silvers then, right, is then you can go and make 30 of these grind packs every day. Now, what these grind packs give you is basically 10 golds, right? 10 golds, 7 commons, and 3 rares. You do the math, you will get 300 golds off this. Then, if you haven't done the crafting upgrade, you can go do this. This is a 77.5. You can submit, I think it's 9 golds into this, and you'll get 5 rares. But ultimately, you want to work your way up to doing these, right? Now, these are the 1 of 3, 83 plus, and what these require is mainly rares. So That's what you're trying to get. You're going to do all that every single day. But we're at a point now with EA where now EA, with the grind they've released today specifically and yesterday, you don't even need to do this grind that crazy, because once you get in the rotation of having a couple exchanges built up, you can kind of just keep feeding via those exchanges. You'll get the rares. You'll get the rares from that. And I'm not even really doing the crafting upgrades anymore because I don't even really need the golds. And the 83 1 of 3 for me gives such a higher drop rate of walkouts. You know, you think about it. It's an 83 times 3. That's going to, with the rating guarantee, it's going to be a lot better than a 77.5. So the 77.5 was good. And if you haven't done the crafting group reward where there's an 86.10, 86.7, definitely do the crafting upgrade. But if you've already done that, I still feel like the 83 1 of 3, now because of how cheap the golds are, and now because of the requirements where EA says you can put in this rating or higher, because it's less specific, you're not going to get stuck as much. You're going to be able to do those 89 exchanges more, and it's just more beneficial. It's definitely more repeatable. Now, what do you do after you do all the daily stuff? The 87 player picks, the 84 10s. What do you do? Once you do all those, what do I do? You put all the 84 and 83s, you know, for me, those all go into Team of the Week packs. Team of the Week packs need an 83 squad, I believe. And the benefit of that is that you just put the 83s in there, and you actually will get a lot of 86, 87 cards. So then you can start to farm and save those for more exchanges. What you could also do as well, which is kind of what I've been doing recently, if you want to just put 83s, put them into the 1 of 3 player pick. You know, if you do a bunch of Team of the Weeks and you're tired of doing them, and, you know, you're like, I'd still rather have a chance to get Dino and Cruyff and have that one lucky pack. Yeah, just do the 83 1 of 3s. You know, you don't need to go do Team of the Weeks. But I would go back and forth. Even now, I don't even need the gold rares, but sometimes I'll just randomly go over to the sometimes, guys, I'll just randomly go over to the crafting upgrade and still do those 77.5s with the rares. And you know, in terms of squad building and stuff to help you guys out, what you guys should do is make sure you guys basically go into the squad, go to squad builder, and your settings will save. I do gold, I ignore position. And one really beneficial way you can save yourself on this grind, and I'm going to show you right now. This is my #1 piece of advice for anybody that's sitting there and you guys are like, I want to put in 2-3 hours a day to try to get Dino, to try to get Cruyff. What you should do is make sure the storage doesn't fill up. So you can sometimes just sort it by storage. That's what I'm doing right now. You can see 82 and 83s are going in there, but the problem is you can get the storage really backlogged, and then it makes the experience of opening packs not good because you just constantly have so many cards basically just stuck in the storage, and it just piles up every time you open packs. So I would really recommend doing this. Huge help for me. And even when you're going to go make the exchanges, you know, if you have a bunch of fodder that's 87, 88, 89 in the storage, make sure you use that first in the exchange. Just I think super beneficial overall. And yeah, so I've just made what, like 12 83 pluses. Let's just open them, and we got an 89. We got an 89 in the first one. That's why I do these 83 pluses, because you just farm walkouts and you got the chance of the promos. And that's ultimately, you know, for now the next couple weeks, it's going to be this race to try to get the crazy promo cards. You know, EA have given all the SBC grinders, you know, after a long year of just store packs, you now got a chance at least to try to get these cards. It's going to take work, though. You know, pack weight on those cards is no joke. If you want to get those cards, you got to grind like a madman. But this is what I always say, and I say this during Team of the Year for you guys who always watch my streams and stuff. It just takes one pack, man. You just need one pack to get lucky. And, you know, it's got to be the faith that you have when it comes to this. So that's Bastoni. That's not bad. We've got, what, 2 walkouts out of, like, 12 here? So nothing crazy. I've had, like, crazy generational runs with these where... Oh! You know what? It's crazy because in a market, I think Bobby Charlton does not sell for that much. Yo, I'm on PC. He's 200K in this market. Yo, Mike Theory, bro. Icon Bobby Charlton. Let's go. Yo, there's not even that many on the market. Yo, I'll take it, bro. Let's go, man. We got a W poll in this video. Guys, drop a thumbs up. If you're watching the video, drop a thumbs up, man. W grind from EA. Guys, incisive ping pass, long ball, tiki-taka. I'm going to test him out today. Watch out for that second channel video. He's kind of rare, man. 200K. And this economy is no joke. I need to even look at, like, who else we're even looking for here. Mendy as well. That's iconic. All right, so we're at a point where, like, okay, what could we do now? Well, we started to use a bunch of We started to use a bunch of 83s in there, but I'll just make one more to make sure we're kind of like continuing to clear out the storage. But yeah, this is the thing. You know, what you could do if you want to eliminate... Did I just submit a walkout? If you want to eliminate the chances of getting the SBC ban, what I would actually really recommend for a lot of you is like, just go on your phone and make these really quickly, because the problem is I only was using my storage there. Look at what happens if I actually just go to my club. This is what you're going to realize. I just opened a bunch of 7520s, 8120s. That can't be right. There's no way that's right. Did I? Oh, I guess I already used all my low rateds. I don't know. But yeah, make sure you do those, because you can really bang out like 30 player picks really quickly on the phone. Just something I would recommend. And then, dude, log in every day. And definitely like take advantage of these, bro. These are definitely going to be super beneficial. For this player pick, do you need a... I don't think you need a team of the week. So what I would do with this is, you know, if you've got 87s or something like that, or like 86s, I would do the full 84s, and I would give up 2 87s because, you know, the 87 exchange, guys, it's really not that crazy. It's an 8220, and those packs are just kind of mid. So it is worth it to risk the 87s into this SBC because you're hoping you get an 89, and those 89s are so good. Like that exchange specifically is absolutely crazy. It's so good. So we're going to go and open... Oh, we got one! Aloeron. Wow. 95 Aloeron. Okay, 90 Harry Kane. So this is the question mark, right? I do like Aloeron. He is really high rated. Should I just choose Kane for the exchange, though? No, I'll choose Aloeron. We got to take the player. I have him tradable. I bought him yesterday. So now we actually have him untradeable. Let's sell him before he goes to min price. We've lost a bit. I always forget to sell my team. But a 95 is no joke. And you get to do 4 of these every day, guys. So... keep that in mind. We want to make sure we use all of our 84s because we have way too many of these. I'm telling you guys right now, bro, the grind is really good. It's really fun, and it's definitely good to do for like a couple hours a day. I've been really struggling with FIFA recently just to like know what to do because it's been hard to grind the game, and now we have this unlimited, and it's like definitely worthwhile a few hours every day. Wesley Schneider! Yo, I'm cooking right now. Now, he's probably pretty cheap. He's 20K. Oh, my God. Wesley Schneider, 5'5" is 20K. I got to try him out today. He doesn't have tiki-taka. You know me. But, bro, 5'5" Wesley, bro. Declan Rice's #1 hater, man. 12 play styles. Guys, we'll take it. We'll take it. And I think this 87 1 of 3 every day is probably going to be everybody's best chance to get something crazy, is what the honest truth of this would be. So... let's do another one. Bro, we've had 2 heroes in a row. I know EA is just getting ready, man, to show me Eden Hazard, man. Oh, bro, can you guys imagine this week if we got Dino? Yo, I would be so excited if I got Dino. EA, do a crazy thing. Do a crazy thing, EA. Whoa. Whoa. Ah, it's just Suchek. Bro, I've had 4 shapeshifters from 3 of these. That's crazy. Man, that's where all the shapeshifters are. They're in the 87 1 of 3, guys. You got to be opening the right packs. Okay. We're officially absolutely cooking. Now, we're not using... guys, do not use 88s in this. Don't do it. So we're going to go here. We've got... look at how many players we have there. Okay, beautiful. That's another 87. Is that the last... this is the last one today. Okay, that's 87. That's 87. Come on, 89. 89, I'll take it. I've got like 4 or 5 of her. She's the only 89 that I pack. It's so annoying. 8410, we still could do this real quick. We definitely, I think we still had enough 84s, right? Yeah, we did. So now we're going to put a team of the week. You know, this one so far, guys, has seemed less worth it than any of the other SBCs. But what we're also going to do on this next set of recycling, I'm going to show you guys right now. All right, we're going to do something special here. It's probably a little overkill. All right. So far, the 8410 has not been crazy. You know, it's definitely not been crazy. All right, so we're going to go now over to the exchanges because I see a bunch of 88s. All right, and we're going to favorite these two because we definitely want to have these set. We don't need to do the other ones yet. I feel like we don't have enough yet where we need to rinse a bunch. But now go here. You're going to do 88s. You're going to do storage, all ignore position. It should put you good to go. That's an 8320, right? Boom, that's an 8320. So that pack is a lot better. You know, that's where you go from the 87. You have a, what, like 8% chance? And the 88, you have like a 15 of a shapeshifter. So you've got pretty much double the chance. And the fodder is a lot better too. So we'll do that. We've got 2 of those. Do we have enough to do an 89, because this is obviously the ultimate pack. I think I had a KDB there, right? And what else? Okay, so that and that. Now, I am going to put Harry Kane in, bro. And we're going to do that. So that is actually, that's a 50-player pack, bro. That's a 50-player pack. 8410 with 185 or higher, so kind of like 8411. And let's see here, because I know the storage was getting backed up. I don't think we have another one. Maybe we have... No, we don't. Do I have any specials recently? Now that you kind of have it like this, it's almost like, do you just put in the shapeshifters that you don't want? Like, I've got all these fodder shapeshifters. Do you just put them in to get more 50-player packs? I feel like that's kind of what you do. And if you think about the exchange last year, when we were in the midst of the summer, that's what everybody was doing. Everybody just put in all the walkout fodder players that they don't care about because you just get way better packs. Now that you can put higher, dude, it's crazy. And this way as well, I'm not going to use Suchek, you know? And obviously these guys would be crazy in certain SBCs. But man, and you know, you guys, what you could do as well is as you do this, because now you're progressing forward every couple, like, you know, rounds or days of these, you probably could end up making like an icon along the way. Come on, EA. We want to see an 8320. We want to see a shapeshifter. Come on. I literally pack her so much. Another 89. So we've got what? 2 8320s here. And we've got 3 50-player packs, man. I'm so hyped for those 50-player packs, bro. I've got 3. I've got a 20% chance at a shapeshifter. 8. Dude, what? Can anybody in the comments let me know if you've packed this lady as much as me? How is she in every pack? It doesn't make sense. Okay, 3 50-player packs. Come on, EA. All right, the first one, nothing. Obviously, it's going to be a walkout. It's at 89 plus. VVD. So right away, 86, 85, not too many. 86. Okay, so we got an 8120 exchange out of that. We got a bunch of 86s there. This one, not a shapeshifter. It's okay. It's okay. 2 87s, 186. Not the craziest pack look. What's in the... Okay, so 85s. All right, so that will give us... The 85s will always give us the 7520, which is basically an 100K pack. And the last one, it's not a shapeshifter. So we didn't get a shapeshifter from 3 of those, which is not that good. And we also didn't really get that much fodder, guys. So that was not a good run. That was definitely not a good run. We didn't really get that much fodder, which is okay. It's not the end of the world, but we didn't do that well. Let's open up our 8410. I was going to say 8420. Maybe this will give us an 89. Maybe? No, it's a bunch of 86s. And you can see the red on the storage. So that's always time. Where I think if you can find a balance to make the SBCs and kind of just go back and forth. Now, these were some of, just to give you guys the preview, these were some of the Team of the Weeks that I made with excess 83. So I made 10 of them, right? This is something you guys can do along the grind to try to basically get more walkouts, you know, and you can also kind of farm Team of the Weeks so that every single day when EA requires Team of the Week, Team of the Seasons, you're good to go. You don't need to, you know, really do too much. 88. Right? And that's 88 Lukaku. That's perfect for making just an 83-20. And I basically upgraded an 83 squad, got myself an 88. Let's see if we can get back-to-back. Wonder if one of these is going to be like Mbappe or Ronaldo and you just freak out. That's probably delusional. That's not probably delusional. That is definitely delusional to say. It's okay, though, man. 88! Another 88. That's what I'm saying, though. That's why we do these Team of the Weeks, guys, because we just are able to really quickly just get... a bunch of walkouts. 84, that's not as good. Borja Sainz, by the way, this year he had one of the craziest drop-offs in price for a Team of the Season card, man. I still can't really believe my eyes that happened. So what else do we have? Our storage is getting a little full. 75-20. This will probably be a good pack to open because I feel like we don't have that many 75 or less players. Just kidding. Now the storage is full. So what do we do now? Well, we're going to go make more... Yeah, we're going to go make more 83-plus player picks because I am a firm believer. You can see here our best pull today is Bobby Charlton. I think this gives us our best chance at getting good pack pulls. So, you know, the question is, okay, so this is also, so guys, now that we did this is kind of this is not a crazy issue, but maybe what we should do here is make a couple 77-5s because the 50-player packs are going to give you a bunch of commons, which is going to actually flood your club a little bit on the search filter. So maybe a 77.5 would be the right idea here. What we could do as well is we could go recent, but I don't know. We're going to have a good amount of commons here. So maybe we should open more of those 75-20s just to get more rares to pile in here. That's the question mark, because yeah, we just got 45 commons, so we have to use all of those, and it's not that easy to use all of them. So maybe what we'll do is maybe we'll go make 70. Yeah, maybe we'll go make some 77.5s just to kind of occupy. That's the if there was any problem with the 50 player pack, it's just that it kind of complicates things a little bit, but it's not that bad. And I guess if I always wanted to, what I could do with the commons is that I could kind of put the rating at 77 and ignore them. But I think what you're going to find is that if you ignore them, you're going to end up getting so many duplicates, and then it's going to annoy you. So, you know, that's kind of the downside of it. So let's just see if we can kind of clear through real quick. Guys, I'm planning on filming this video for a while today. So if you're enjoying the video, you know, drop a thumbs up, guys. I know you guys really like these longer videos. And now that we have this grind, you know, this is like 1 of 1 for this game. We've not really had this full-on unlimited grind yet. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll do some of the 77.5s just to get rid of the commons, because I think this route is going to take too long, because basically we're only getting rid of, what, 3 commons every run. So I don't think it's a good idea. So what we'll do is we'll go make some 77.5. So that's 85. That's an 83. Okay, that's all good. You know what, we could do this too. I'm full of ideas here, but what we could do is, if we want to try to like get rid of all of our rares, all right, we could get rid of all of our rares, and then we could go open 75-20s to just bring the rares back in, and then put those with the commons. That's probably actually the best for where I'm at. And that's the thing with this grind, guys. Now that it's unlimited, there's a lot of different ways you can go with it to essentially just optimize your club. I think there's a limit for SBCs you can complete, and I think it's 120 in an hour. I don't know. I think it's 90, people say on the companion app. So guys, as you're grinding, just keep that in mind. It might be important to you. I don't know. So we made, what, 12 of these 83 pluses, and we're only, what, 27 minutes in the video. So I feel like we're doing a pretty good grind right now, like in terms of efficiency and pace. And everybody always asks me, how's my menu so fast? It's PC. And then they're like, well, you're on console today. How is it so fast? I got the PS5 Pro. So if you guys are one of those guys, you're wondering how I'm moving so crazy, that's how I'm moving crazy, right? It's nothing more than that. It's nothing more than that. Okay. That's done. That's 5. We're cooking, man. We're absolutely cooking. All right, we're going to do another one. Done. Thank you. We stay hydrated because we have a heat wave that's going to be coming, and it's going to be terrible, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. This one. Done. And you can see, look how many 82s we have, bro. Oh, my God. I'm going to break the world record for 82s. That's why I've got to clear these out. That's why I've got to clear these out. 100%. 100%. And, I mean, guys, the grind is so unlimited. If you're not feeling bothered to sit here and do the whole crafting, you could probably just discard some of the exchange packs that you get. Like, what I mean by that is, if you open an 8120 or a 7520 and you don't want to keep all the players that are like really low rated because you're like, I don't care enough, and you want to just keep opening packs more, you could just do that, because I think at this point it's so unlimited that you don't need to keep everybody. I think you're just getting so much out of this that, yeah, you're not in a spot where you'd have to kind of recycle everybody to keep the grind going. Really, now at this point, the grind is just about how much time do you want to put in, and also, is EA going to ban you? Are you going to get that menu ban? You know, that's kind of what you have to look at and assess when you do this. So, what's our plan here? Well, I'm going to try to make 4 or 5 more. I don't want to make too many SBCs in a row, because I always get worried that EA's got some secret timer here that's going to ban me. And you can see I'm putting 83s in. I really don't give. The team of the weeks, I do those sometimes with the 83s, as I said, but, you know, Dino is not in the team of the week. Ronaldinho is not in the team of the week. We need Ronaldinho, bro. It's Saturday. The week is young. We're going for Ronaldinho this week, man. My idol is Impacts, bro. And also, that's one of the best Hazard cards ever. We've got Hazard as well. We want to try to get that Hazard card. So, that's what we're up to, man. That is what we're up to, guys. We are going for it. We're going for glory. Oh, my God. How many 83s do I have? Not to mention, guys, 83s you can just throw back in, because most of these 83-plus player picks have 83s, you know? So, it's also one of those ones. Okay. And I think we'll do one more. And then at that point, I feel more comfortable just starting to submit. And maybe what we'll do here to try to alleviate some of the storage is that I will just do like the storage filter, right? And I told you guys this is good to use from time to time because you could just kind of basically get out the stuff from the storage. You can see in my storage, I've got a bunch of 83s. I probably should have done more of that. But let's rip through 15 83 pluses. Do we have anything? We start off with an 88. An 88 already. Oh my God, this is going to be a good run. I feel it. I feel like we're going to get like 5 to 6 walkouts. There's 2. Second walkout. Second walkout. That one's not a walkout. And as you can see, I don't even take 84s over 83s. I just take whoever's not a duplicate. Okay? Still at 2 walkouts. Can this one be the third? Nope. We'll take the 84. It's not a duplicate. Okay. Nope. A lot of 83s here. Wow. We peaked early here. We definitely peaked early. What about a gold Mbappe, man? He's so rare. 87. Third walkout. Third walkout. Oh, 89. Dude, again. How many of her do we have? All right, that's the 4th walkout. That's the 5th walkout. Look how many walkouts. That's the 6th walkout. Wow, dude. I'm telling you, man. You just print fodder now. You just print fodder. That's the 7th walkout. Are we about to get 8 walkouts from 15 of these? 7 walkouts. Half of these were walkouts. That's crazy. That's so freaking good, man. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the storage-specific clear, right, where I'm going to just do gold and then storage. Does it maybe I have a couple commons that got to get used. I got one. Got one. All right, so I'm just going to do this. And, all right, unfortunately, that didn't do anything. And you can see, man, oh, my God, I probably have so many 84s in that storage. So let's just see if we can kind of get rid of them. We've probably got like the world record for 84s. Oh my God, so many. Okay, so we'll do this. Obviously, we do not want to use 88s because the 88s, you have to stay focused, guys. The 88s will get you the beloved 8320. You know, that's what you're working towards, man. You got to look in for that one. That's the one you want. We're going to complete our last 2 8410s for the day. And before we do anything, yeah, we're going to go over and actually just open up some of those 7520s. I don't know why I couldn't say that one. Yeah, I don't know why that one was a struggle. Okay, golds. I feel like we're going to get a good pull today, guys. We already got Bobby Charlton, but I feel like we're trending in that way where it's going to keep getting crazier. And I'm like, dude, should we start putting 84s into the player picks? Are we going to get that degenerate here? Now, the 88s, you guys could see, I think we had enough maybe with the storage. Let's see if we did. No, we're missing one. And the 89s, we definitely don't have enough. So that is tough. The 87s I've been kind of using because I don't know if that certain exchange is fully worth it. If we go back over here and you look at like the 85 exchange, I don't think I've used all my 85s. I thought we just got a ton of duplicates. So let's see, you know, how many 85s do we have? Can we get some more free, you know, exchanges here? Will the bench fill up? Guys, look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm saying, bro. You don't even necessarily need to do the whole grind now because the grind just pays for itself. And that's why the beauty of this is like, can you not just get SBC banned? Because I'm right here. I've got how many, you know, every single player pick you do, how many players do you need to submit for that? 6 or 7? It's crazy. It's crazy how many 85s you get out of all of this now. And like, dude, this is so many players right here. This is like hundreds of players. You just put them into the 83 pick, you get fodder, and you keep doing it, bro. See, I feel like I'm doing too many SBCs now. I'm not feeling good about this. All right, I'm not feeling good about this one bit. Oh, my God. Look how the 85s just keep spawning, bro. They just keep spawning, man. This is crazy. Yeah, basically when you get the ban, it's like EA, they have like a touch grass button. EA's like, yeah, time to touch grass. Like, thanks, EA. Appreciate you guys, man. Yeah, but we're going to go through and open all of these, guys. At the end, like, I'm not going to sit here and, like, do the full craft. I just want to show you guys the process as we get into it. And I'm also doing this, too, to kind of clear up the storage because I think we've had so many duplicate 86s now. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, as I said, with the whole process, we've done too many SBCs in a short time. We don't want to keep doing those because we're probably going to get a ban soon. So we're going to open up these 7520s. I think I'm actually just going to do skip packs. If you get a walkout out of these, you know, it's lucky. You'll take it. And the goal of this is that I just sent 45 commons into the club, right? So, we want to do some of those 83 pluses, and, we got to have the rares in the lower ratings so that when you do the squad builder, the rares go in with the commons. That's kind of why I'm going to open these. But you never know. I mean, I wonder on Foot Next, what do they have as the probability for a 75-20? Like, I wonder, we can't even get a walkout here, but I wonder what your odds are of a shapeshifter. It actually says about 3%, which, you know what I mean? Like 3%. All right, so you got a chance. It's not like it's 0.001, but yeah, really these are just kind of like fillers to kind of continue the grind. So yeah, we only got 186, but now what we'll do, you'll see. All right. So now what we'll do is we're going to make a couple more player picks. And essentially, it's just going to weed out all of those commons that we had. So we go here, we go gold, and I feel like I've got a masterclass here. Let's see. Let's see how it looks. Does it put in the rares with the commons? Yes, it does. And then you got a couple on the bench. So I probably should still open a couple more, but at least we're making some progress here where I feel like, yeah, we're at least shredding through the commons. The one thing with those 50-player packs is that the commons are all pretty low rated, so it's harder to get lower rated rares than it is with commons. You can see there. It's pretty much put in a full team of commons, but we're moving up to 76s now, which is a good sign. I've got through all the 75s. And, yeah, that's definitely a good sign. So let's see if we can keep it going. I don't know how many more it's going to have to do, but maybe like 2 or 3 more, and I think then we'll be in the clear to kind of just make another set. But I don't even really want to do too many of these. I kind of want to... yeah, clear out the bottom, which is what we're doing, right? And then what I'm going to end up doing here is that on the next recycle, I'm going to actually just clear out my entire storage so that we can just open a ton of packs. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm basically going to go low to high with the storage and just get rid of everything that I don't need, which is a lot of 83, 84s, so we could just go time, That is my goal. So let's see how we're doing here. Does it have enough rares? So we're still at the annoying point here where it's gonna like do this with the bench, but I feel like we've put the club in a spot where we're not gonna have that many duplicate commons, so I think we'll be all right. So we'll do that, and that's 483 pluses. And let's go. Let's open some packs. See if we can keep getting some shapeshifters, man. We gotta get lucky. Gotta get lucky. All it takes is one, man, to see that beautiful Cruyff, that beautiful Dino. Basha. Also got some crazy shapeshifters this week, like Rodri, players like that, All right, so that was not anything too crazy. Now what I was suggesting, though, that I was going to do is I was going to do this. So I was going to go storage, low to high, right, and just do gold, just so I can kind of get this a little evened out. We've still got all those 83s, which are going to be so annoying, but at least I just kind of want to get rid of them if that's making sense to you guys. So we'll do that. And then maybe we could even do one more of those 84 10s. That. 83s. Still got a bunch of 83s. Yeah, this is where the grind gets tedious. When you've done it for like 30, 40 minutes and you got to keep going through, you know what I mean? This is where it gets a little tedious. I can understand where people get a little tired of it, but I will always enjoy it, boys. And we're at the point where I'm kind of getting ready to open packs. So I feel like I've cleared out what I've cleared out. And now I'm going to get ready to open packs. That is the plan here. All right, so we've recycled those. Let's go open some packs, guys. Was I able to make another 8320? I don't think so. I don't think so. So obviously here we've got the 8120s. And, I'm going to, with these, like, I may end up just doing this because I don't feel like I need all those players, with this grind. And that's the thing. I think it's so unlimited at this point that if you are getting to a point where you feel a little lazy, you can definitely discard some players. You don't have to keep every single player, just with the format of how the 8120s are going, at least. That's what I would say. Could definitely just do that. So we've still got, 17? Oh my God, 17, bro. I'll keep that set. 17 75-20s. I've got so many golds just sitting there. Okay, did we have any other packs? Now, we've got this 8410. We've got 2 of these. We still have not had a shapeshifter from one of these. So I feel like we've been a little unlucky when it comes to these. But right there, that's 586s. So 586s is a 186 exchange, which is an 8120, which is not that crazy. We want to see higher rated fodder. No wow, the shapeshifters, guys, like shapeshifters have not been appearing at all. That was a terrible pack, 8485. So that was like the world's worst 85 or 8410. That pack was really bad. Okay, now if you go over here, we've got 3 8220s that we can use. So let's skip these. We'll see how these go. Gives us an 87, a bunch of 82s that we don't need. It's okay. It's okay. We're struggling a little bit for fodder. Looks like it's going to be time pretty soon to do one of those beloved 83-plus player pick runs, because that's kind of what really supplies you. But right there, you know, a good amount of 86, 87s. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. We're still chasing the first shapeshifter out of packs. We haven't seen a shapeshifter out of packs today. We really haven't. And now we're getting to the point where, yes, you can see storage is filling up quite a bit. Storage is most definitely filling up. We'll open this 8220. We'll skip it. We got our 7% chance. We did get an 86 and 87, which is not bad. And now the storage is full. So that's kind of where the grind takes you. You know, at this point, if I wasn't filming a video, guys, what I would probably do is I would probably go out of Ultimate Team, go on my phone to the companion app, and make a bunch of player picks just so I would not risk the ban. I like to think of like almost like a cool-off timer. So just going back and forth could really save you. But for the sake of the video, we don't need to do that. It's okay. It is all freaking good, man. So we're going to try to make a crazy amount of 83 pluses right now. We've done all of our daily stuff, so we can't really do that much more as much as I would want to. You know, as much as I would want to, guys. We can't really do that much more. And, yeah, that's what we're on for right now. SBCs, 83 plus, 1 of 3. Let's make another one. And there you go. So now you can see the commons are really starting to go. And this is kind of where it gets easy mode to make the SBCs. Or easier, I would say. You know, the commons are still appearing, but this is where it gets a bit easier. And as I said, if you were feeling lazy, what you could do is essentially you could just do gold rare, which is kind of where I'm at. So I'm going to do one more of these where I'm manually, you know, changing the players around. But then after this one, I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling the vibes with that anymore. So now, but I think now we've pretty much used all the commons, right? So I think we're actually in a good spot to just kind of free fire this. I'm going to make like 20. I'm going to make like 20. I hope I don't get SBC banned. I feel like I've made a good amount of SBCs, but I don't know. If I hit 100 in this video, I don't know if I've done 100. 100 seems steep. Okay, so now it's going to get quite easy to do all of this. The last time we made 15, guys, we had 7 walkouts, bro. That was crazy. That was crazy. Definitely that was crazy. This. Boom. That should be good. See, now we're good. Now we're cooking. We got rid of all those comments. We actually haven't been able to work up to another 89 exchange, though. That's mainly because I've packed the same 89 like 45 times in this video. But that's another conversation. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. That. Do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of that. And bingo. Gold. Yes, I would. Oh, man, guys. We got a lot of golds in this club, bro. I feel like we've got a lot of golds. Like, wow. Maybe what we'll do is we'll make 10, and then we'll go through and make more, because I feel like the problem is we want to kind of ride out this cool timer, and I feel like we're at 43 minutes, so I always kind of feel like when we get to this point, we're getting a little closer than we want to be to that ban. So I'm a believer in kind of spacing it out a little bit. So let's space it out a bit. Let's do like a storage here just in case we get more storage players. We'll do storage only. That should be good. That's good. I had a feeling. We were close, guys. And, you know, that's the downside with this grind. At some point, you're going to run out because EA has something set up for, like, bots. So we're kind of at the end. You know, if you're on console, you could download old gen and go back and forth. So you could have 2 versions of FIFA. I'm on PC, so I can't. What that means is that you could still... They'll probably give you, like, an hour for the first one. You could still go on your phone and do SBC. So if you want to continue with the grind, it's not that hard to do. It's pretty much the same on the phone. But yes, guys, we are at the end. The video is going to end. We can't do a 24-hour video today. That would be sick if we did a 24-hour video. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. A stream just doing exchanges, but we can't. EA have got it set up in a way where you definitely can't do that. And also, you know what? We're not missing much because this has been a generationally bad run of player picks. Oh my god, generationally bad. What is going on here? Oh my god, like one walkout. Wow. All right, guys. So that's gonna be the video, man. I don't think I have anything else to be able to do. You know, I think that's going to be the video, guys. I can't complete SBCs anymore. So thanks for watching our little grind today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We're going to do more of these. Until next time.